Hello YouTubers, this is my first YouTube video. This is an old Hygain rotor that I picked up at a rotor box that I picked up at a Hamfest for a couple of dollars. I use this to test rotors that I pick up at Hamfest to see if they're any good or not. I just take some alligator clips and I clip 4 right here on this limit switch, or not 4, 5 on this limit switch over here, and 6 on this limit switch over here. And then 1 I just kind of hook to the ground down there. It's kind of a not real good lighting, but I just kind of clip it down there in a bolt hole. And then I put a capacitor in line. This is just kind of tell you this. You get some of this stuff at Hamfest. You see it down there in the bottom of the barrel, and you think, man, why would anybody buy that? Of course, the switches are all good, and you never know when you might need a part. But I kind of use this just as a little test thing. Got alligator clips on it all the time. And you know, you might want to try this test if the bottom of the rotor's got all them 8 connectors on it. It's all corroded and rusted and real bad, and you think, man, I really don't want to put the time and effort and money into putting a new connector on there if I don't know if the motor's any good. Of course, you can do the resistance test on them and make sure it's okay, but it's always good to run power through it and make sure it's all going to be good. That way you can test your limit switches. I mean, when you clip them on up here where these wires go, it's actually just bypassing it down into the connector down there. Of course, make sure it ain't shorted out on the bottom of the connector. Anyway, then you just kind of run through the paces of making it run there, and it seems like it's okay. And that's how you do the motor type. That's how I make sure the motors are in pretty good shape and running real good. Now, of course, you got your resistor on the top here, and I usually just go from this point here to this point down here. Make sure you got 500 ohms, so you're kind of testing all this resistance here, the whole thing. And then I'll usually stick my meter right here and then on the indicator here and spin it as I do it, and make sure it reads 0 to 500 ohms, and in the middle right around 250 or so. That's just kind of my test fixture for testing out these old rotors when I buy them. I really like rebuilding them and stuff. But this is my first YouTube video. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.